What is your reaction?
You know, I was somewhere when there was this news splash, you know, whatever, news alert. I think I was at Nairobi Club or something. Yeah. And everybody, hey, there was a lot of excitement. People moved close to television sets. And for the long it took for that news to come, people are literally on edge. Why? This country is bleeding. This country is hurting. Let me tell you, Deba, if you go to the countryside and stay there for 1, 2, 3, 4 days, you can go into depression. The level of poverty in this country, the suffering and the pain people of Kenya are going through, one therefore would have hoped that finally it has dawned on the president that this is a sinking ship and everything possible must be done to save the people in the ship. And what better way to do that than to look at this country in terms of the human resource it has and pick out the best men and women and bring them on board to help him steer this ship which is certainly sinking. That's why people are so curious, so eager to find out, only to come up with something that was so anticlimax. Basically, you can be very polite if you say it was very annoying, and really, it shows, and I'm sorry, really, it shows we have a leadership that is not awake to the reality on the ground. We do not know that we could very easily lose this country. We keep claiming we love this country. We could lose it. Look, the number of people that can't afford a meal in this country is frightening. The number of boys and girls with even university education roaming the streets without a job is a danger to the country. It's a danger to all of us. So one would think, why can't you get Martin Olo and put him in your cabinet? He can figure out certain things. There are people, we know, we have people in this country who can figure out things, who can help. Look, the bar, my bar may be too high, but I'm thinking where this country is today. When there is a cabinet meeting, after 1 hour, some people should be able to walk out. They can't take the heat. There should be headache. The sort of things that are being tabled in cabinet and the sort of the conversation and discussion going on in cabinet to save this country should be such that some people will just resign. Like if you took a child to Alliance High School, Form 1, through the back door. I'm telling you, after 1 month, they'll tell you, Dad, no. That's what cabinet should be. So it was very disappointing. Allow me to comment, because maybe there's no other time, on the issue of Mudavadi. I see my people saying Mudavadi has been promoted. I mean, elevated, which is good. The foreign affairs portfolio is one of those celebrated portfolios, despite the fact that he has no budget and is actually just an empty shell. But the question I've been asking even on X is this. If you are supposed to have been in charge of all ministers, just like Ogola is saying, how does becoming one of the ministers now become something to celebrate? Yet you are supposed to have been above the ministers supervising all of them. Now you become one you celebrate. But at a much more serious level, of course, what the president has done is to avert the case that is in court. Because Mudavadi was not just a ghost worker, but a stranger in cabinet. Now he's in cabinet properly. But they should also bite the bullet and call him the Minister of Foreign Affairs. That is the only... Oh, it's you? Oh, I didn't know. That's the only way you can have. But he's minister in charge of foreign affairs. Then the Constitution allows the president to go to Parliament and add NSCS additional responsibility. Or you can do it the way Uhuru did to what was that? Matiang'i.
Right.
But finally, on the Mudavadi issue... Will
Mudavadi be oversighting himself?
Pardon?
Will Mudavadi be oversighting himself?
I don't know. That's obvious. You see, what is happening?
No, if he is saying, all these other